Hello everyone, Phoenix Solar here, and welcome back to another Farm Sim 17 Let's Play a Let's Talk video where we play some Farm Sim 17 and we talk about some serious topics. Now, before I get into today's topic, I wanted to address something with you guys, or announce it I should say, not address it. Anyway, on August 12, 2017, I'm going to be participating in a Walk in Their Shoes event. It's going to be a Back to Blue community rally. Where people show up and walk to show support for their local law enforcement. If you guys are interested, if you guys live around the Harrington, Delaware, if you guys want to participate, it starts at 10 a.m. Again on August 12, 2017. It starts at W.C. Shipman Middle School, and we'll be walking to, I believe, the police station, 101 West Center Street. I think that's the police station. I'm not 100% certain. I'm as bad with addresses as I am with names, and you guys know how bad I am with names. But there's going to be music, there's going to be kid activities, there's going to be a food truck, there's going to be K9 demonstrations, so feel free to come on and show some support for our local law enforcement. They are accepting contributions. If you guys would like to contribute, sorry, they're in need of water, soda, juice, snacks, and monetary donations are welcome. If you would like to help out, you can contact Suzanne. I blacked out her last name and her phone number because I do know I have trolls on this channel and I don't want people trolling her because she's doing this for a great cause. But you can contact her through a Walk in Their Shoes on Facebook. It's a Facebook page, so you can contact her through there if you would like to help out. They also have t-shirts on sale if you guys would like one. They look pretty awesome. I'm not even gonna lie, they look pretty freaking awesome. I have requested one and my wife has, so they're that awesome. My wife was actually wants one too, so even Tyler was like, whoa, those look awesome. But anyway, I just wanted to announce that because I will be there. If you guys show up, you might have a chance to meet the legendary Phoenix fella. But anyway, let's get into today's topic. So I wanted to talk about appreciation. It's a hard thing for me to show because I wasn't really, I know this is no excuse, but I wasn't really shown it much growing up. You guys know the relationship I have with my parents. My dad worked most of the time. Pretty much the only days I saw him were Sundays, Saturdays if I was lucky. And I seen it there, but my mother wasn't really appreciative of anyone who couldn't do something for her. So very rarely did I get to see that appreciation. And it's just one of a long list of things that I have trouble with, and I've talked about this with my wife. It's just hard for me to show some things because I don't know what they look like. I don't know. But anyway, here recently someone said I wasn't being shown enough appreciation for people, and I know it's a hard thing for me to do, and I know that sometimes when I show it, it might come off as sarcastic even, because I'm a very sarcastic person. So I just wanted to take time to set a whole video aside to show some appreciation for those who have helped me along the way. And trust me, you guys you're in this, so if you guys want to hear what I got to say about you, stay till the end. But first up, and always going to be first, is my wife. My wife is the backbone to my success, I would say, because she believes in me. Silent Fan has talked about it before, but his wife, it's a great feeling knowing you have someone who believes in you so much and will support your dreams. Even if your dream is sitting behind a computer playing video games while you talk to 36,000 strangers, they'll support you. And that it's a great feeling to have, and that's exactly what I have. I have a woman in my life that I love deeply that will do whatever she can to make sure I chase my dreams. It's a great feeling, and I wish everyone has a chance to experience that feeling. But my wife has been a driving force for my channel as far back as when I first started. You know, I bought this cheap microphone that sounded so horrible. It sounded so bad that I didn't even record or post any videos that I recorded using it because it was terrible. But that's what you get when you pay like $13 for a mic. Do yourself a favor, if you're gonna start YouTube, buy a Blue Snowball. It's a great starter one. I'm still using it today. But I told her, I was like, I can't do this with this cheap microphone. And she's like, what microphone do you need? And sure enough, she made sure I got it. And that is truly an amazing feeling when someone is willing to put out that kind of money, because they believe in you. It's a great feeling. And even as far back as even as recent as this week, you know, I've been dying for a really good keyboard and mouse. I've been using keyboard and mice that she gets for reviews, which aren't crappy mice and keyboard by any means. I've used them a lot. I've had a couple break on me, but there's always a spare. But it was, you know, I've been wanting a really nice one ever since my old one got ruined. I had a Razer mechanical keyboard that our oldest one decided to pour tea on for some reason. So, you know, I've been wanting something to replace that ever since that happened. And we walked into Walmart just this week, and they had the old Razer keyboards and mice clearanced. The keyboard was 80 and they clearanced it down to 40. The mouse was 70 and they clearanced it down to 35. And you know, she knew I've been wanting one. She's been trying to get me one, and she see me sitting here staring at the mouse and keyboard, and I was like, which one do I need more? I really want that mouse. I just got a new keyboard, but you know, the keyboard's nice too. I'm sitting here just running it over my head, and what's my wife do? The amazing person that she is, she throws both of them in the cart. that's my wife. That's something that is so valuable that she probably doesn't even know. So I gotta thank her for that, for just believing in me and supporting me all along this crazy journey. So now that I'm done gushing over my wife, it's time for me to gush over Mr. Silent Fan 85. I am lucky enough to call Mr. Silent Fan a friend. He is a very, very close friend, a very, very dear friend, and you know, he is truly, I know you guys are like, you say that about everyone, but no, he is truly like a friend or a brother to me, because all I gotta do is ask something. Not even like I said, like, did you do your layout? I was like, I might have to, you know, request your services. And within a couple of days, he had it done, and he was like, here you go. That someone who does that and asks nothing in return is a very, very, very awesome thing to have. And that is what Silent Fan is. Silent Fan is not only, you know, does he help me out with things to help this channel out, but he's just a great person. You know, he's been around to give you guys reference on how long we've been friends. We started talking back when I was at 42 subscribers. He was at 200 something, I believe. So yeah, you know, he had a good chunk of subscribers compared to me, and now here I sit at 36,000. He sits at 1,500. Trust me, he deserves a lot more because he's inspired a lot of things I do on this channel. He's a huge inspiration to me. Matter of fact, this series here was inspired by his serious modes. You know, he's just his brain is just freaking awesome, and I try my best to come close to. I know I'll never be that close, but come close to his standards because he's freaking phenomenal. And I'm so happy that I get to call him a friend. Everybody's like, shouldn't that be the other way around? No. He deserves a ton more than me. You know, if I got 36,000, he deserves 36 million. He deserves PewDiePie numbers. All right, I'm just putting that out there. So again, SilentFan85, thank you for being a friend, and thank you for everything you've done for me, and thank you for all the inspiration. You are awesome. Don't let the world tell you otherwise. Thank you for allowing me to use that. So shifting gears, let's go to my other brother from another mother, and that is Tyler. Yeah, let's go. Let's talk about that dweeb. Tyler, you know, I was watching something earlier today from a streamer called Sheriff Eli. Hilarious streamer, by the way. I love watching this stuff. The guy is hilarious, but I don't know what context he was using it. I know he's talking about people he role plays with, but he was talking about if you've never had a fight with your friends or family, he can't believe someone's never had a fight with friends and family, and I gotta 100% completely agree with him. If you've never fought with your friends and family, you might want to go seek mental I ruined that, mental help, because that's not right. I mean, you gotta fight with friends and family. That's what makes you guys stronger. And me and Tyler have definitely had our headbutting sessions, but you know, even I could be completely pissed off at him, and I still want nothing but the best for the kid. And I shouldn't even call him kid. He's 18. He's graduated. He's a man now. Anyway, he is a great friend, and he has done so much for me personally, and for my channel. I mean, in events that took place, he kind of got thrust in a leadership role, and he's thrived in it. You know, he's done so much when it comes to like the old FS91 series, and you know, the new GTA series, the Outcast County stuff. He takes a lot of time and effort into those, and it shows. You know, if it wasn't for him, it would just be us goofing off for, you know, 20-30 minutes. But he actually, you know, he took that role and ran with it, and it shows how much time and effort he put into it, because it would be completely different if he wasn't around. He also takes a lot of leadership when it comes to choosing vehicles and such to put in the server. He's constantly looking for better. He's constantly testing them out and running through them and seeing if everything works and all that good stuff. So he is a big asset when it comes to me in series, emergency series in general, and I can't thank him enough for that. Keeping along that line, we got Monty. Monty's kind of a butthole, and people immediately notice that, but the guy is legit one of the coolest people on earth. He is, you know, he catches a lot of hell for, you know, his butthole-ish attitude, but once you peel back the layers like an onion, he is he's a really good guy. I mean, he has tirelessly worked on, you know, servers and getting stuff set up and working to the point where, you know, I don't have to worry about that stuff. You know, I don't have to pay a company to host the server for me. I don't have to go through that stress of setting it up myself. He takes it upon himself, and he's always doing something to better it. And gosh, when you see what he's got going on now, your minds are going to be blown. He's awesome, and I can't thank him enough for taking that weight off my shoulders and helping me out so much for that. And keeping along those lines, there's Dalton, who gave us our start in 5M. He's the one who initially got the server for 5M and helped us learn all of that stuff. He gave us the trust to access his stuff and fool around and get to us to the point where we are today. Not only that, I mean, when my PC was down, the dude offered to practically, even though he lives in Texas and I live in Delaware, practically use his computer through TeamViewer to stream, get at least some sort of stream up on the channel. That was an amazing offer, and if I knew my internet wouldn't crap itself, because TeamViewer likes to suck it all up, I probably would have done it. And to have somebody who's willing to pretty much say, "Here's my computer," that is when you know your friends, when you're allowed to get on their computer, and you know you trust someone not to go digging and find your secret folder. That is a true sign of friendship. So I thank Dalton for everything he does for the community and for the channel as well, aka Sheriff, I should say, so you guys know. And Monty's aka Darkwolf. Tyler, you know he's Tyler Harmon Gaming. But anyway, next up is JT. JT is, I think, don't quote me on this, but I think he's still the reigning champion of donations. I still think he's the highest donator of all time. I'm not 100% certain on that. I don't even know how to pull that up anymore. But he, and everybody's gonna be like, well, he bought his way in. No. He earned his way in when it came to just being freaking hilarious. But JT has, his donations alone has helped me buy a bunch of games and stuff I need for the channel to help better it. Matter of fact, I think he was a huge part in why I got my PC as quick as I did, because I didn't think I was going to be able to get it tax time. I had it before Christmas, so he was a huge help during that time, and I thank him to pieces for it. And it's not just me. I mean, he's helped other people achieve their dreams as well. So, so thank you so much, JT. Since we're including the Outcast Posy, I had to throw Jake and Keller in here because they're Jake and Keller. They're great guys. They're just new to the group. I don't have much to say about them. I do know I gotta thank them for the next level of hilarity that they've added to my channel. It's just awesome. You guys will see how hilarious Keller can be later today at 5 p.m. when we play a new game. It's me, him, and Tyler. Comedy gold. If you guys are interested in seeing us scared out of our wits, watch that video. But yeah, I had to include them. Also, I gotta include Chris. Chris, you don't see him much around anymore. He does show up from time to time, but he's real life things have pulled him away, and you know he shows up when he can, even though he's dog tired. So, Chris, thank you for everything you've done, sir. You have been a wrecking ball when it comes to handling situations in chat, making sure, I shouldn't say wrecking ball because I'd say he destroyed it. No, he's like more like the opposite of a wrecking ball, like a de-wrecking ball, breaking up situations to get things back going. So thank you so much, Chris, for all that. You are awesome, and that's why you're my go-to moderator when it comes to Friday and Saturday nights. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. With that being said, we also got to add ATF in here. ATF is a close friend of mine. That is a modding genius. I don't get to talk to him much anymore because he's just busy with life. He's got a new job. Well, it's not really new anymore. He's had a job for a while that has pulled him away from modding and the community and stuff. So, he's the type of guy he is what I was looking for when it came to learning about modding. Instead of doing everything for me, he would teach me. If I did something wrong, he would tell me what I did wrong and show it to me instead of just fixing it for me and send me along my way, which is is what I was craving. I needed someone who would show me how to do it so I could do it myself in the future, and his knowledge was awesome. So thank you, ATF, for everything you've done for my channel, because you have done a lot, sir. A lot. I wanted to add Lady to the list. Lady is another one, just like Silent Fan, who's been around for a long time, not just because she's old. She's a very close friend. Same thing goes with Tyler. You know, or like I said with Tyler, if you never fought with your family, get checked out. But she's another one that we've had our head bumps, but that's just our relationship. Like, people see the way we communicate with each other, and like, wow, okay, why are you two friends? But that's how we show our friendship. I love the old lady. She loves me. We just like blasting each other's head off in CS:GO. But yeah, it's I really look at her as like a motherly figure, because I've said, I don't know how many times, my mother didn't show me any really love or anything growing up, and Lady on the other hand is like a freaking bulldog. If someone comes after me, oh, hell had no fury like a pissed off lady to win her. So I gotta thank Lady for everything she's done, all the advice she's given me over the past couple of years, and just being a friend. She's awesome and old. I gotta add a couple other people that you no longer see around anymore to the list. Again, another brother from another mother, Mr. Tough 977. Me and him used to have a great relationship, to the point where we would talk literally until like 2 or 3 in the morning. Even to this day, if he senses something wrong, he's quick to hit me up, talk to me, give me advice, and all that along the way. So those who think there's some sort of beef between me and him, there's not. We just don't hang out like we used to. Just separate ways, I guess. But I still considered him a friend, and I gotta thank for everything he did for my channel. I almost said to me, giggity. Everything he's done for me along the way in the channel, because he was a huge driving force, especially early on. Just hammering it out for me, and I gotta say thank you to that. I also gotta say Captain. You don't see Captain much around anymore. He's popped in from time to time, but he's another person I call a close friend, that had helped me out a ton in the early years. The early years, like I've been doing this for like 20. The early days, modding wise and such, and helping me find mods and stuff. Captain, I miss you, dude. You know how to get a hold of me, sir. Well, I make it sound like we don't talk anymore. We still every now and then talk on Facebook, but yeah. Anyways, I don't want to make it seem like we don't talk anymore, because we do. But yeah. Anyway, the last person I want to add is Robert. Robert recently left the Outcast Posy, and I still gotta thank the guy for everything he did while he was here, even though he was only here a short period of time. He was a huge asset to the channel, especially when it came to farming. Why am I locked up right now? No, save game, save game, save game, save game. Oh, dude. Not cool, man. Not cool. I hope it lets me back in. But Robert was a huge help when it came to farming. I'm just going to talk through the loading. When it come to farming, he was, directing people on which way to go, and making sure roles were filled and such. And he was a great help with that. And not only that, he did help find some things for the 5M server, like the ELS, the lighting stuff for that side of things. He found that and pointed us in the direction of finding the rest of it. So thank you so much for everything you did, sir. And you'll be missed. You will be missed. But that leaves me with one person, or one more thank you, and that is to every single one of you guys. Oh, apparently the server's down. Oh, darn. Well, let me just get this out of the way. You guys have helped me grow as a person so much. As I was telling you, I was a really shy person, and you guys have helped me crack out of that. You know, everybody on this list, with the exception of my wife, I would have never met without doing this whole crazy YouTube thing. I would have never stuck with this crazy YouTube thing if it wasn't for you guys, you know, helping me break out of my shell, be a little bit more confident in myself. I mean, for God's sakes, I've actually recorded the other day my first video. I'm sorry to, like, you know, kind of tease this, but I recorded my first video using my webcam a couple days ago. You guys won't see it for a long time because it's part of a bigger project that I'm working on, but you guys will eventually see it. And I've had my webcam since October of like 2015. I was even too afraid to leave it on while I was wearing a mask, you know. So, you know, for me to sit down and actually record a video using it, it's a huge step forward, and that's all because of you guys. So I want to thank every single one of the people I listed, and of course my subscribers, for helping me out along the way. You guys are awesome. I can't thank everyone so much. It's great. I'm being 100% dead serious. There's no sarcasm in anything I said. I know I joked a lot. That's me being me. I do love these guys. Literally, of course, I love my wife. And she's not a guy. Just putting that out there. God, I know things will be taken so out of serious or out of context, but my wife is an amazing person. All the guys in the Outcast Posse are amazing person. All the guys that were in the Outcast Posse are amazing people, and I love them all to death. And I can't thank them enough for what they've done for me along this crazy journey. So that's gonna do it for today's video. If you guys did like the video, be sure to leave a like down below. If you guys want to see future videos, be sure to click subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching. Bye bye.